Regarding grading, some instructors like to weight their grades by assigning percentage values to tests and assignments. In Blackboard's Grade Center, instructors have the option to create a weighted percentage column, which can do the calculating for them. There should already be a column in your Grade Center titled Weighted Total Column. If there isn't, you will need to create one yourself by hovering your mouse over Create Calculated Column and, on the drop-down list, selecting Weighted Column. If there is a weighted grade column already there, click on the chevron next to the column header and select Edit Column Information. From here, you can set the format in which you want the calculated grades to be displayed. Scroll down to the section of the page labeled Select Columns, which is where you can choose what you want to be included into the weighted column. You can either include individual columns for specific assignments and tests, or you can add categories so that any columns that fall under those categories would be included. One thing to note is that columns must already be assigned a category for this second option to work. To assign a category to a column, go to the Grade Center and find the column. Click on the chevron next to the header and select Edit Column Information. Scroll down to Category, select the proper category from the drop-down menu, and click Submit. When you have decided what you want to include in the weighted column, select those columns or categories and click on the right arrow button to the left, which will add them to a list. Next to each column and category on the list, you will see a box, which is where you will type in the percentage value for that item. As you type in each percentage value, the total is calculated on the bottom. Keep in mind, though, that the total weight must add up to 100%, or Blackboard will not allow you to submit it. Note that if you add categories, you will be asked if you want to weight the columns in that category equally or proportionally. If all the columns in the category are worth the same number of points, choose Equally. If they are different, select Proportionally. You can also choose to drop a certain number of lowest or highest grades, or to use only the lowest or highest value to calculate. Finally, you have the option of whether or not to calculate this weighted grade as a running total, which will only include items that have been graded or attempted. Selecting No includes all items, and uses 0 for items without grades. When you are done with the settings, click on Submit. If you have any questions regarding weighted grades, be sure to contact the Kingsborough Center for E-Learning.